Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel. I just picked up some Phil's coffee to start the day. And before we meet up with Sal and Ellie and check out their car, this one's dedicated to Chalk Gray Datsun. Yeah, thank you so much. I saw what you wrote and on coffee.com, really appreciate the support. And when we saw your car at Cars and Coffee in Menlo Park, you said that you supported the channel. So thank you so much for that. Thanks so much for the coffee. If you guys want to buy me a cup of Phil's or any other coffee, Ambrosia God is my choice. Coffee.com. The link is down in the description. Thanks again. Anyways, it's been a long time coming, but yeah, we are finally gonna take the Alfa Romeo to meet up with Sal and Ellie, do a collab video. We'll see what we come up with. Cool. Okay, so we got Sal and Ellie's BMW here, and they're gonna do kind of like I did the videos with the DeLorean and with the Gallardo. We're just gonna go through the car. When you got it,
yeah.
What year was that?
We got it in like beginning of 2020, so
that's like that was a good year to get in cars.
Yeah, everything was cheap. We were able to get it for 18 grand at the time because it had about 105,000 miles. Normally they were going for around like mid-20s. We wanted to get something that was cheap but also like still stock, that we can add all the stuff we wanted to it and modify it our own way. Of course, the first thing we did was the rod bearings, because they're well known for like rod bearing failure if you don't change them, especially with high mileage. So we did that first, and then all the maintenance. Like, oh, I always say maintenance before mods.
Yeah,
so we did that first, and then eventually we started adding mods, like starting with wheels and carbon fiber bits here and there, headlights, brakes. It all kind of adds up over time.
Right.
That's the fun of modifying a car, making it your own and unique in its own way. Me and Ellie, we try to save money, so we go for like cheap budget parts, and we do a lot of DIY. So we do everything ourselves to save money on the labor. You will pay a lot of money for labor on cars, like European cars in general.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I've saved probably thousands of dollars doing the work myself versus going to a shop.
Yeah, for sure.
Starting with probably the headlights. This is probably my favorite one. Kind of like inspired by yours. With the carbon fiber inside of the headlight.
Right.
So we put carbon fiber in there as well. Hard to see in this day.
Nice. Yeah, you did a really good job at getting that carbon fiber in there. The cool thing is that if you guys don't already follow Sal's Garage or Ellie's Instagram, is you'll see that how they did all these modifications, not just like, oh, here's a mod all out of nowhere. You actually see how they got to do it as well.
I do have a video for every single mod that I've done on this car, in depth, like how to do it. And a lot of the mods that I've done on this car are like kind of world firsts, right? Like no one's ever done it before, so I'm kind of like the guinea pig in that regard, because we have guinea pigs.
You have guinea pigs?
Yeah. It's fun kind of being the first to like try new things, and then if it works, I like to share and help people out. So yeah, like the exhaust, the big brake kit in the front, the headlights, this and that, those are all like things that people haven't really tried yet, because I guess they might be a little afraid to do it, you know. It's an expensive car, you don't want to be messing things up. But for me, I feel pretty comfortable with like experimenting and knowing that I can reverse certain kinds of mods if I needed to. In that regard, I understand people want to pay like a lot of money for like a really well-proven design or a modification. Yeah. Because I can't say I'm perfect and I haven't made mistakes. I definitely have made a lot, but I've been able to fix it. And this car's been through a big journey.
In some cases, yeah, you don't want to experiment on the cars, but like you've proven that you can, and it'll look good at the same time. Like these are mods that when people see them, they start asking you how you did it, or they refer to your video and see how it was done. And I think you've actually met people that way, right? Like through your mods.
I've met like E93 Mel and other famous like Instagrammers and YouTubers. A lot of people that I've met in the car community, and especially in the BMW community. I've been helping them out from day one, and making videos to share knowledge and things that I've learned on my own. Starting from stock and then going all the way to like full track spec with like big wing and canards and all these crazy things and a sticker on the side. Now we've kind of grown. As we've grown and matured, we start to kind of make the car look more mature and more clean now. So no more stripe, no more big wing. Basically trying to keep it as OEM plus as possible. I
totally forgot that, yeah, you used to have like these stripes right here.
Yeah,
AMG stripes, yeah.
Say this AMG
then it was the AMG stripes,
It was Amazon stripe.
Amazon, so you got the A right. Yeah, and then the wing came up to like about where Ellie is.
Yeah,
and then
it was a big wing.
It was.
Yeah, it was fun, but as you get older, you just kind of like want something a little more subtle. So we went with a subtle wing because we had holes in the trunk from drilling that big wing. So we just put this to cover the holes. And at this point, you know, it's pretty much almost done. This car, I can't think of other things that I can really add to it besides like maybe a rear big brake kit to match the front.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But supercharging the car, I don't really want to. I like the NA, high revving motor.
Right.
Supercharging is expensive and it kind of adds unreliability issues. So, that's probably out of the picture. Really, just kind of keeping the car reliable is at this point the goal. Keep it running.
Right. Do you currently have the clear thing in the over the engine? I'm sorry, I'm really, like I always say in my videos, I'm the human encyclopedia of cars, but I obviously don't know any of the names of the parts. But like is it the throttle body?
It's called an intake plenum, and I don't have it on right now, but I mean we could put a picture of it on.
And I'm pretty sure I have footage of the original one.
Definitely a world first because no one has done that one before, so I had to do it myself because I wanted to show like the individual throttle bodies.
Right.
So we could show the engine bay, but it's pretty stock right now because I have to smog.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that.
So I'm putting
California.
Putting everything back to smog. Putting everything back to stock.
Right.
Both of our cars are pretty dirty right now because it's been raining lately in the bay. But white always looks good.
Okay. Yeah. So typically, so the old setup you had, you could actually see through here.
I cut a rectangular piece out of this, and then I put a glass top over it, so you can see the individual throttle bodies or the velocity stacks, the little trumpets inside. So that was a fun mod. Not only did it look cool and unique, but it sounded really good.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it sounded like a real race car.
And then do you currently have a tube going into the cockpit, or
the sound tube?
The sound tube,
I had it, but I took it out because that was on the other intake. So,
okay, so once that goes back on?
Once that goes back on, it gets really loud.
Nice.
Inside, I guess the latest thing I did was I powder coated my valve
noticed that.
Sorry, I painted it. This is a wrinkle black. So.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby has that on his roll cage, has that same, what's it called, wrinkle black or whatever is it called?
Yeah, wrinkle black is the paint.
And then you got
I forgot to put this back. There we go.
Right,
this is my heat shield that I made from a Walmart trash can.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the famous Walmart
that's the one.
Heat shield.
That's supposed to help with heat soak, right?
Yeah.
Which is cool. And then you got the lip is fairly new.
This is an eBay front lip.
Look at that, eBay front lip.
eBay front lip, and then I've got a front camera here to protect.
Oh, that's right, you did the camera.
Right under the license plate.
So, dude, that's a clean look.
That was inspired by Marino's Lamborghini.
Oh yeah, he has a front camera too.
He has a camera on there in the front, so we did the same thing to kind of make sure to protect our cheap front lipping, because I don't want to spend more money on it again.
No, plus, dude, it's cringe. Dude, plus it's like just cringe. It's cringe hearing it like scrape on things too. Oh my god, you're so funny. Oh yeah, there's a lot here too.
Yeah.
Well, you got these.
Oh yeah, this is just a carbon fiber overlay.
Nice.
We've got the big 12.5.
Oh yeah, that screen's so nice.
That's another new one that most people don't know about. So
yeah.
This one, we've got our aluminum shift handle.
Oh yeah, that one. This one I remember you were saying that you could custom to like all kinds of.
Yeah, all kinds of different.
The same way people do with their steering wheels, you have like a lot of options with that too.
And then this is the race paddles. It's got the magnetic click. So that nice. One, every time you shift, it's really satisfying. That's a fun one to do. The gauges are custom too. Kind of hard to see them, but
yeah, the blue.
Blue gauges. And I raised the rev limiter to 8,500 RPM. So
which is what the stock one is?
Stock revs is 8,300 RPM. So. And
it's cool because I remember seeing the video where we actually show how to manually change the face to look that way, or to raise the RPM basically.
It's basically like a vinyl sticker. So you just got to remove it and put the new sticker on.
So good, dude. Yeah. That is so clean.
Thanks, man.
You know, even little things like this was added on.
Oh, yeah, that's a carbon fiber.
I remember that. Yeah, and then the blue.
eBay, and then Amazon for the little trim piece. That's the blue trim.
Right.
Insert.
That
that's
cool. Like I remember seeing that a while back.
Yeah.
When we first started hanging out.
This is our exhaust remotes. So if you want to, make it quiet, just push off button, and if you want to make it loud, you push the on button. So it's useful if you have like neighbors that don't like a loud cold start. Right.
And that's one thing Ellie and I were talking about, was that like the exhaust note and sound has on its own has been a journey for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Like getting it to sound the way you want.
I changed the exhaust like maybe 7-8 times on this car.
Yeah, 7 or 8 times in almost in just over 2 years.
Yeah.
This is insane.
yes, just over 2 years. But it was fun, you know, always trying a different sound or different setup. It's almost like you got a different new car. Right. So in a way, it keeps it fresh. Right. But we found the sound that we're happy with, so we're probably gonna keep it like this.
Oh yeah, and like I was in the back in the 4C driving with Ellie, and I got to hear, and I was saying it sounds like a race car. Like straight up sounds like a race car, and the downshift sound amazing, and I haven't even sat in it while I was driving, so
yeah, it's definitely fun. The DCT transmission makes it feel like a race car for sure. It shifts really fast. Nice. Yeah.
We'll get a look at the back, because then we were talking about the wing. Yeah, again, I'll show a picture. I'm sure I have pictures or footage, but it was like here, it was way up there. Way up there. And I thought that was cool too. Like honestly, that's one thing I like about what you do too, is that you're not afraid to try different mods, or like you definitely don't stick to one mod either.
Yeah, like I switch it up. Probably forgot to mention the most important thing. It's actually a convertible, so yeah, it's a hardtop convertible, and it looks like a coupe when the top is up, and that's the reason I wanted it. I didn't want a soft top. The soft top is it kind of tends to fade with sunlight, you know, the little fabric, so we went with this. Surprisingly, the most reliable thing about this car is the hardtop mechanism, which is good.
The latest thing you've done, which I saw when we were at the gas station, is you did a darker wrap on the tail lights.
We did a darker wrap on the tail lights. Looks great. Probably gonna run it like that for a bit and see. I mean, it's kind of like 50-50, but the good thing is you could just rip it off if you don't want it. Yeah. I wanted something a little lighter, but this is actually still good. You can still see it.
Oh yeah, and when it's on too, it looks like
really nice.
Oh yeah, it looks really good too.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, definitely. And then the wheels, I think this is, you've gone through a pair of different wheels too.
3 wheels.
3, okay. ESR is what I remember. I was telling you that's what I had on the Boxster.
Yeah.
I had some ESRs that look like BBSs.
Yeah. These are ESRs. They look like BBS RFI, I think is, or RIF. I can't remember the.
Yeah, it's like R something.
It's R something. Yeah.
R2D2s.
All I know is they're like 5 times the price, and I didn't want to pay that much. So
no, I hear you.
I got these because I like the look, and they're also lightweight. These are flow formed wheels, so they're lighter than your typical cheap wheel. We run Falcon tires, which actually they perform just as good as my Michelin's, and they're a lot cheaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we used to have Michelin's on this car, but too expensive, and they're always sold out. So we went with Falcon this time.
Actually, that's what I was gonna say too. Well, she's walking over there, but yeah, Ellie helps a lot with like getting into places you can't get into, or projects like painting.
This build too,
for sure. I guess before we go for just a quick little drive, Ellie, what's your favorite thing about the car?
Oh my god. Well, right now I love how it sounds.
Yeah, people love the sound.
That's pretty much like I don't know, there's so many.
Right.
One of the latest mods I really like is the big screen.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's like really modern.
Exactly, modern. Exactly.
Yeah, very modern.
Yep.
And it's just funny when you think back how it looked before. It's like inside, like
it's
like sunken in there, and you have to like.
Like dig in. Exactly.
So like touching, I was like, oh, it's right here. It's so big.
It's so nice. Yeah, it's like a floating screen, right? Yeah, it's so cool.
It was it's an adjustment though.
It makes a difference for sure.
Right.
You know, it's not always about like driving hard and this and that.
Exactly.
Like sometimes you need to have your amenities, your AC and your heated seats and your screen, your Android or Apple CarPlay.
That's what I miss from the LS430. I had cooled seats.
Oh yeah.
And like I run hot, so I'm like cooled seats. Like except for this month. This month has been a lot of heated seat, and especially in the Fiat, the Abarth.
Well, for us, we just put the top down, and then if we get cold, we just crank the heat up and put the heated seats on.
Oh, that's
you feel nice and warm, and you have the nice cool air above you. So
that's dope.
That's fun, yeah.
That's I guess maybe we could go for a quick little little thing. Okay. Oh yeah, that is nice. All right, we're gonna go in
this now, which is really useful because there's been like 2 times where I wouldn't have known that I was driving low tires.
Oh man. And
then we're running a E85 in this car, so it's mainly for healthier engine and cheaper fuel.
Okay.
Hardtop convertible, so it's also high mileage, so you'll hear some like rattles and creaks here and there.
Okay.
But overall, not too bad.
Oh man. That's nice. Dude, wow, those shifts are crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, it pushes you.
It does.
Right?
It has a really like dramatic feel.
It does.
And then
that
same with the
sound.
downshift.
Oh my god, it sounds so good. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Dude, it's one thing to hear it outside, because I remember one time I was walking,
Yeah.
and you guys happened to drive by, like I was like, oh my god, it sounds good. But to be inside of it's like surreal.
It is, right?
Yeah.
It's nice. This car's
Holy
always an event to drive.
Oh yeah, that's how I describe the 4C too. Yeah.
It's always fun.
Right. Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Dude, the sound just gives it like such a better feel, like, you know.
It does. It does.
This is what we're dealing with right now. It's bumpy roads, but it doesn't feel too bad.
Yeah. Once we get to the other side, it gets smoother. And then we can add more to it.
We also don't want to end up in there. So like, yeah, it's not that kind of day.
Yeah, we don't want to end up in there.
So we're like, yeah, we're pushing our cars, but not that crazy. Yeah. Oh, dude, that camera's fast.
Yeah, it's quick.
Yeah.
That's the backup cam, which is fun.
There we go. Oh my god, dude, that's so fast.
It's fun.
Yeah, V8. So you got 4 more cylinders than I do. Naturally aspirated, and then just damn that sound.
Yeah.
That's gotta be like one of the. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo. Wow. Okay, yeah, that rocked me right back into the. I don't know, Ellie, are you okay back? Oh my. Wow, that sounds so good. That is so good. Hey, look at that. You got an actual shifter. I just get buttons in mine.
You got an actual shifter. You get magnetic paddle shifters.
Woo! Man, that was a lot of fun. Oh my god, that's like a roller coaster. No.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, what happened?
I'm awake. Oh, dude. That was so fast. That was nice. That was fun.
Yeah, just in the parking lot. Try to do the U-turn in the parking lot.
And that'll be your workout for the day.
So Ellie's gonna show us how difficult it is to make a U-turn.
Oh my god.
Or C, because there's no power steering.
You're gonna be inside?
And now I have no car. See you later.